How's it going, fellas? I Rifted here. I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play series. I'm hyped to go. We're going to start completely from fresh on the US Cobra Land server, and we're going to see where it takes us. I'm going to be clipping out a lot of the farming time uh, and only really showing the important things. This video can be good for new players to learn how to play the game, and it can also be good for experienced players who want to see a little bit of action, because there's going to be some of that for sure. Again, I'm joining Cobra Land completely fresh, no blueprints, no starting base or anything, and I'm going to be, cutting out a lot of the farming time. And if anything happens while I'm farming, I'll be sure to put that in as well. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. First thing I'm going to try and do is just get a basic set of tools, a bow, some arrows, and then from there I'll work on getting a base down. So we're probably going to start with a small 2x1 or maybe a 2x2. Depends on how the farming goes to begin. Loading in here. I feel like the game is taking longer and longer to load into recently. Alright, here we are, naked on the beach. This is probably the worst spawn I've ever seen in my life. Right, so we got some stones, metal ore, some mushroom, stone. Okay, we're gonna try and find a good patch of trees up here. If y'all are wondering, my graphics are pretty minimal. I can run the game on higher, but I like the simplicity. I like having them turned down. I get a lot more frames, and I also can see quite a bit more with the graphics down. In case y'all don't know, turning down, I know they did say they patched it a little bit, but turning down your bushes for one gives you a little bit of an edge, because the bushes do turn into flat 2D objects at a distance. And so if someone's hiding in a bush, then you can't see them, or you can't see them because the bush is 2D. I think my game might be bugged. I ran into this yesterday where none of my trees appeared. So if I run into more objects like I just did, can't move, it's because my trees are, for some reason, invisible. So I might need to relog. Actually, let's just go ahead and tweak this and see if that helps. Yeah, see, there's a tree right here somewhere. Maybe graphics quality. Game is early access still, so I do not blame them for having things not working. Yeah, really, sharpen is the only thing you have to have on. Sharpen really helps for seeing things in the distance. What is that saying on the top? No texture data. Okay, so apparently my trees are not showing up, so that could be difficult. I'm just gonna go ahead, press forward. Let's see, we got a little bit of cloth here. I'm gonna keep saving up, eventually try and get a bow pretty soon. Yeah, so let's try and find this tree, see if... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's weird. That is weird. Gary, please. Please, Gary. I'm just kidding. Gary's doing a great job with this game. It's come leaps and bounds from where it was before. That is for sure. No doubt about it. Alright, so we got the dome there. We got the, I think that's the water treatment. Looks like the water treatment to the left. I'm not going to be using a map just because I kind of like the exploring aspect. And I feel like one of my strengths is navigation, and I'm going to try and test myself on that. I usually rely pretty heavily on the Rust.io map, but this time around, I'm just going to take it on my own, try and learn the map from scratch. I doubt I'll craft any in-game maps just because I don't think I need them. But here's a tree. Okay, what happens if I hit this? Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Where's the tree? Yeah, that's weird, man. That's so weird. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna restart my game and see if my tree's up here. Hold on 1 second. Alright fellas, we're back, Looks like we got the trees going now, and apparently I was in the middle of a forest. Did not see that at all before. But here's my trees. I can finally get some wood. Finally get started. So I'm just gonna be looking around, making sure no one's sneaking up. Just getting a little bit of wood. I saw a guy over here by the RAD town a second ago, so I'm just gonna be wary of him until I can get a bow in my hands. I might go and try to do the little parkour jump at the RAD town, because I'm pretty good at that. And not many people end up doing that, so there's a lot of crates up at the top. I might be able to get myself a pretty early gun. Just to clarify, I don't have any weapons. Here they are. No BPs, nothing. Completely fresh here. This is on Cobra Land as well, so if you guys want to play along, go ahead and hop on that server and come and find me. Come and fight me. Whatever it takes. Alright, so we got about 350 there. Got 250 stone from just picking up those rocks. Those rocks are actually a really good way to get started. They give you a lot of materials without having to hit anything, because you know, normally when you hit the rocks you only get about 6 stone for most of them with your own rock. So if you can you can pick them up off the ground, you get a lot of extra materials just from doing that, and it saves you a lot of time in the long run. Need a little more wood here. How much? That's enough right there. Pickaxe. Boom. Right, I'm gonna head in and try and break some of these barrels, see if I can get lucky BP or so here. Maybe grab these boxes as well. Food's always good at the beginning too, because you know you start out with low health. If you can get some food in you, then you can just passively heal up too. There's a lot of boxes here. So that's the jump thing over there. I'm probably going to head over to that in a second. Got some BP frags. BP frags are very important in the beginning. That's how you get your starting BPs. It looks like someone has been through to a lot of these though and taken the BP frags out of them. Which is unfortunate. You should always pick up your litter when you clear BP frags so that they spawn again. If you are coming back, you don't want to check your own boxes with no BP frags. There's a survey charge. It's not going to do a lot for me right now. Alright, cleared. Brazil! Alright, so health's up to 100 just from passively getting this food. I'm gonna start tossing it out just because I don't need it, but I am probably gonna be in this area, so I'm gonna clear them out so that when I come back again, new boxes have spawned. New blueprint frags are there, new food. Like I said, the food's really just gonna take up my inventory space right now, so I don't need to carry it. But when I do come back again, I'm gonna want that food to be able to take to my base for respawning and stuff. Alright. See, right up that ladder. Man, there are a lot of barrels here. Crazy. The can of beans. There's some BP frags. More food. Food. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try and climb this now. If I fall, basically I got 2 chances at this. Maybe I should have saved that food. We'll see here in a second. Oh! That sucks. Alright. Well, I got some food down here now, so med kit. Yeah, I got a med kit. There we go. There's one more right here. Some more food. So yeah, it's gonna heal me up pretty fast. I think I might have seen one over here as well. Maybe not. So I got one more chance. If I fall again, I'll probably give this a break. Move on for now. I want to save this med kit until I need it. Alright, I got it, boys. So we're up here. Got a good 4 boxes. Wood chest plate armor, not terrible. not the best thing I could get. Another hatchet, but some BP frags as well. Hatchet and BP frags, unfortunately, and then a pick and some BP frags. So now I have 4 hatchets. How did that happen? Good lord. Challenge is getting down here without taking damage. That worked. Alright. Made it safely. So I guess I'm just going to go through here and clear out these barrels now. Oh, that's a guy. Hello, guy. He's got a bow. I'm going to move away from him as much as possible. Hey, Fran! How's it going? Oh, he has one of the most annoying voices I've ever heard. I thought mine was bad, man. Alright, let's get up here. I saw a box up on this ledge, so I'm gonna go for that. Perhaps a gun? It's a gun crate. Just some garbage. I don't think I've ever crafted those embouchures. Ever. They're not bad, they're just meh. I'd rather use doors, open and close doors as windows instead of using the embouchures. Okay. Sneaking around, creeping me out. So a bunch of these are actually traps. You can actually jump out of them if you fall in. So make sure you can see a route out if you do get in there somehow. See, this is the building I want right here. If he hasn't hit this yet, there's usually a lot, maybe like 2 or 3 crates inside of here. So it's a good one to go to. And it looks like they might have hit it. There should be a crate right there in that room. See if there's anything on the roof. I believe it's right. Oh, never mind. Not entirely comfortable with these buildings yet. On this side? Yeah, there it is. See it? I think. Yep, there's a ladder. Okay, here we go. Got. It's a decent pickaxe. It's a good one. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Now we are in business. I've only got a few shots at this, but I do have a means to defend myself, and I am comfortable putting someone down with the shots that I do have. I might head back in there and research some of this ammo, just in case I die, so I at least have 5.56 BP. I think that's the smart choice here, actually. I'm gonna break this. Sword, not entirely useful. You know, if I can get enough BP frags from these surrounding boxes, I might just try and study this AK while I'm here. It's gonna take me a little bit to get the things that I need to repair it. So number one priority is just not to waste the ammo. Not to waste the ammo and the durability if I don't have to. Which, I mean, I don't have a bow right now, so have to is a pretty low standard. Yeah, I'm gonna say screw it and just go out here, start hitting some trees, and get a small base down. So, I am going to stop the recording. If anything happens, I will definitely clip that in. But I don't want you guys to have to watch me farming this, so when I have enough to make a base, I will be back. Oops. Alright boys, well that's how you upgrade in Rust. That's probably one of the easiest upgrades I've ever had. I did drop my paper unfortunately, so I need to find that down here actually. Paper, okay. So if I drop, I really don't like the red jacket, so I'm just going to drop that. There's a paper, my hammer did just drop as well. Got some shots over to the right. I'm going to drop the salvage pick because I don't really use those. There's my hammer. Alright, that paper, I'm going to make a building plan. Oh man, we're ready to build a base. I mean, that guy did all my farming for me, really. Got stone to make at least, oh shoot, I just threw it. Got the stone to make at least a 2x2 now. Which I'm going to do probably right over here. Okay, yeah, we're back close to this RAD town. So I'm going to go right on the other side of this rock. Basically back right as it was. There's some shots across the lake. Don't really want to shoot anymore at this AK. They're probably just shooting pretty bad guns. Alright, so we got a 2x2 getting started here. This isn't going to be my final base. This is just to really get myself started. I like to have a place where I can store some stuff so that when I die it's not a total reset. You know, gotta make progress all the time. That's the key to moving forward in Rust. Always making progress. So I don't know if I can get away with 2 doors. We're gonna do it. 2 doors. There's 2 locks. I like to have 2 doors, one on the front, one on the back. And actually I'm gonna go ahead and put them on opposite sides of each other. Gonna go there. Right. Wall. I like to do it like this, just because it makes the most, you know, makes the best use out of the space. You don't run into problems with honeycombing or doors or anything like that, because you get the most space available. And boom, there it is. There's a 2x2. Just gotta wait for this door and these locks to craft, and we'll be safe in here. Queue up a few small boxes just to put stuff in. These are probably going to be temporary too until I get that blueprint for the large box. There we go. It's got a couple locks coming up, and then we are golden. So I have 20 high quality here. I only need 5 more, and I can repair this AK up to full. Research some of that ammo, get some more bullets, and then we're ready to go kill people, take their gear. One of the things that I try to do whenever I'm just hanging out is crouch. Even when you're in your house, if people don't hear you, they're not going to come over and mess with you. They're not going to camp your door. That only happens when people know that, you know, you're inside of here waiting around. So So if you're just chilling in your base, it's best to just crouch around because you'll be silent. No one's gonna walk by and hear you. So I got another lock in 10 seconds. The downside of being a solo player is until I get code locks up, I mean, I'm giving people access to my front door, and that's a problem. That's never good. Walking around with keys on you, even especially when you're close to your base, that's not good at all. I think I'm gonna put this 8K away for now. I am confident in myself hitting the target, but I don't know if I can hit the target like I just did on that last guy, because people aren't just gonna sit around and wait for me to shoot at them again. That was a pretty rare and lucky occurrence for me. So, I'll wait for these boxes to get done. I'm gonna head out and get a little more high quality metal, try to kill an animal, and get some animal fat so that I can get a furnace going, and I can get all this stuff cooked up. I like to place them like this. These are kind of the ones that I put the keys in. Okay, so this one is to that door. Yep. I'm gonna make a spare key. Feed that in there. When I get the spare key, when I get done crafting these boxes, the spare key will craft. Drop this stuff in here. I'm not going to take that pick with me. I like these better for cherry picking, which is all I'm going to try and do now. Cherry picking is just where you run around to the rocks to get the high quality out of them. And that's really priority number one. I have the sulfur that I need. I have the metal frags that I need to get started, so all I'm really looking for in those rocks is just a little extra high quality so I can repair this AK up. Let's see, I don't need this wood on me. I need a little bit actually to make the next key. Same thing over here. You know, these ones aren't going to block the door. They give you a way in and out. Let's see. Got that key on me. No, I don't think I created that one yet. Did I create two for that door? I might have. Yep, that one does it. Okay, so this key is for the front door. I'm going to leave both those in there just because I only need access to one door when I'm outside. Put this down over here somewhere. And then one thing I do need wood for is a sleeping bag. I'm going to throw a sleeping bag in here. You always want to have spare keys in your base. If you go out with just one, die, you lose the key, and boom, you can't get into your base again. Is this stone? Yeah, that's stone. Low textures equals things rendering strangely. I'm just waiting on the sleeping bag. I'm going to go out and farm for some animal fat, farm for some high quality metal. Animal fat always seems to be the holding point at the beginning of the game. So as soon as you can get that, you can really get things going. I'm probably going to take my clothes off just so I look more naked. And to maximize space, I like to put this bag right in front of the door because you can walk right over the top of it. No problem. I can still get out that door, and it doesn't take up wall space. Wall space is the most important for furnaces and chests. And then if you stick the sleeping bags in the middle, you can maximize the wall space for other things. So that's why I like to put them there. Alright, so I'm going to depot a lot of this stuff here. Don't need that, don't need that. Medkit don't need. Prada asks who I'm playing with. I am playing with myself. Take that however you want.